Ball Nation, I'm Danny Kleffinger, and I'm here with our Ask-A-Ball guest today, redshirt freshman linebacker Dillon Bates. Now, Dillon, why don't you tell fans where they can follow you on Twitter?
My Twitter handle is @DillonBates, DILLONBATES.
Pretty simple.
Very simple. Keep it simple.
What's it like to be back on the field? And especially today, you got to practice in Neyland Stadium again.
It feels great to be back in Neyland, flying around on the field. I spent a couple months, 6 months, out with my shoulder, so it feels really good to be back and getting on the field, running around, tackling people, hitting. It feels just really good to be back in Neyland, have that atmosphere. I just can't wait for to fill Neyland on an orange and white game and just see how many people we can get here.
Hear that? Phil Neyland, make sure you come. Jumping into Twitter questions, Nashville guy wants to know, Sam, Will, or Mike, where do you feel most comfortable and where do you think your future lies?
At this moment, I feel most comfortable at Mike. I've been working it all off season and this spring, so right now I'm getting all the terminology. I'm feeling really comfortable making all the calls, getting everybody lined up and playing fast. So at Mike right now, I'm flying around trying to make plays and see where it goes.
It's definitely a demanding position. Do you feel like your teammates respond well to you in that position?
I do. You really have to be the leader out on the field. Coach always says you got to be the CEO of the defense. So it's all about pride and performance and pride in your game. So it's all about getting in after practice, watching film, and really knowing your game as well as everybody else's game too.
Now your dad, a former VFL, big name here around campus. Everybody proud to have him play for Tennessee. And Brian Johnson wants to know, have you ever considered being number 40 for your dad?
I've really thought about it. I've really talked to him about it, and I've kind of made my own mark with my own number in high school. And coming here, I always really kind of thought about, do I want to be number 40? Do I want to have my own number? I talked to him, and he said, he wants to create my own path and create my own legacy. So, I probably will stick with number 17. I never know if we're gonna change that or anything like that, but I'll probably stick with number 17 for now.
Can I ask why you chose 17?
During freshman year, I think freshman year in high school, just thrown into the equipment room. Here's a jersey, go out there, and I got number 17, and it kind of stuck with it. I started making plays. I started playing a lot on varsity in high school, so in my freshman year, so it kind of stuck, number 17, and I kind of made my own name for that number.
So here on Ask-A-Ball, we like to have a little fun with questions, and fans are finally sending in some really fun ones. So Zeke wants to know, if you could be a superhero, what superpower would you have?
I don't know. I think I might want to teleport. Kind of being able to go anywhere whenever you want to, and not have that kind of travel time. If I want to go to Asia, I can go to Asia in a snap of a finger. So I've always kind of thought about that I want to teleport. So I think that'd be kind of cool.
Would you be an evil or a good superhero?
Good. What kind of question is that? I'd definitely be a good superhero.
Well, good. Not an evil guy here, guys. And your last question is from Zach. How many Krispy Kreme donuts do you think you could eat in one sitting?
I could definitely put down a dozen. Not saying that I've done that before, but
liar.
I could definitely put down a dozen.
Thanks for joining me, Dylan. I really, really appreciate it. You keep sending in your questions for our next Ask-A-Ball. It will be on Tuesday. Thanks.